Hello, everybody, and welcome to Open House Live, the only live stream in Las Vegas bringing you real time looks inside some of the best homes for sale on the market right now. As always, I've got my wonderful host here, co host, Paul Manguel. How are you, sir?
I'm great, Mike. How are you today?
Good. I don't know why I corrected myself on host or co host. We're both hosting the show.
It's the same. It's
It
the same.
is.
But here in fabulous Las Vegas, where the weather is gorgeous outside, while the East Coast and part of Texas and the Midwest getting pummeled by snow, and we have plenty of sunshine out there today, which is why we choose to live in Southern Nevada.
What was it? I think it was like 25 or 30 states are getting pummeled right now, and I'm actually jealous.
Yeah, it's no way. Too much snow. You don't have to shovel sunshine living here in Southern Nevada, and that will keep it that way.
I've got a buddy living in Oklahoma City, and they were 54 degrees on Thursday, and I think 20 degrees yesterday, and like 8 degrees today in Oklahoma City.
No thanks. No, thank
I'd take
you.
it for a few days, not weeks, but a few days would be pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe. Well, fortunately, we don't have to deal with that right now. But we have some great realtors that are showing their open houses today. Have some great listings out there in the neighborhood. Andy Stahl from RainTree Real Estate, which he's been a guest on our show before. We have Kelly Walls-Vail and Liliana Ramos from Simply Vegas with a great listing in Inspirada. Paul Arroyo from Compass Realty with another one for us, and then Jessica Bach. Hopefully she gets some signal. She's out in Henderson, deep Henderson, and sometimes we have some technical difficulties out in the outskirts of the town.
So yeah, I think four great properties for us today. And again, like it seems like it just happens, all very different properties, different parts of town, different styles, and probably different buyers are going to buy these homes as well. So a good little mix for today.
Indeed.
Well, let's get started. We're about open houses, so enough of the chit chat. Let's just jump right in and start looking at some great properties.
Let's get to it. Well, great. Well, let's bring on Andy Stahl from RainTree Real Estate. Good morning, Andy. How are you, sir?
Morning, fellas. I'm enjoying this balmy weather today. I'm from Pennsylvania, where it's single digits this weekend. So this doesn't faze me at all.
Yeah, you're one of those guys that'll be wearing flip-flops and shorts out and in the mid-50s, and where I'm bundled up to keep my bald head nice and warm. And Andy is gone.
He's gone. He must have stepped out front.
So, or he hit a button, and
here he comes. He's back in here. There we go.
All right. Welcome back.
Where'd you go?
All right. Well, Andy, tell us about the house you have today, and aside from the chirping, which we can all hear back there, tell us about what's going on.
I got to bring a ladder to these open houses for the inevitable smoke detector batteries that are dead. But no, this is up in the Northwest. We're Summerlin adjacent. So we're just north of Summerlin proper. Great neighborhood. The house is a little over 30 years old. But what I like to mention about this house, and I give a special value to this, is the provenance. The sellers are the original owners. And of the two houses I've owned for myself in the 20 years I've been in Vegas, both of them I bought from the original owners. And so I know all the history. I know that, for example, this house, they replaced all the windows a little less than a year ago. They had the water line from the street into the house needed to be replaced, I don't know, a couple years ago, but they've got all the history of the house. So sometimes, and of course, most of the houses you sell have had multiple owners. It's like a used car. But when you can find a house that has one owner, I ascribe an extra value to that. And so that's the case here. The sellers bought the house, raised their family in it, and then life happens. They wanted a single story, and so we found them a new single story house, and now we're trying to sell their beloved family home.
That's great. And it's not much different than when you buy a car and when you see it, it says, you know, original owner, and you know what everything is, all the good points about it and all the challenges with it. So that's great to have that original owner to give you all of that history on the property.
Right. Yeah, you got it. So like they put in the swimming pool. Here, I'll turn the camera around so you can see what I'm talking about here. They put in the swimming pool in the yard. They put in these nice new windows right here. They put in the additional kitchen space. There's like this was an extra section that was added after the builder. So extra cabinet space, extra countertops. They've redone a lot of the kitchen and the countertops. When we go upstairs, you'll see they've redone some of the bathrooms. So you get the gist. Like, they know all of the history of the house. And I'll tell you, they're lovely people. If someone were to buy this house and wonder about something, you could always reach out to them and say, hey, guys, where is the circuit breaker for this particular outlet? And they'd be able to tell you. But the other cool thing about this house, and as you guys know, there's demand for multi-gen living and casitas and all that. Well, this doesn't have multi-gen or a casita, but downstairs there is a bathroom, 3/4 bathroom, so a shower bath. That's the door out to the swimming pool, and then a large bedroom. So when you come in from hello everybody, when you come in from the garage, you've got downstairs living area and a bathroom that, you know, if you've got extended family or what have you, they've got a place. And then coming in,
that access to the side yard, like you said, out to the pool. That way, if you have guests over, they don't have to trudge in through your house and get your floors all wet, because they can just come in on the side door. Great feature.
You got it. That's exactly right. So it's a 5-bedroom house. So that's just one of the 5 bedrooms. We'll head upstairs and you can see the rest of it. They have the spare bathroom here at the south side of the house, with a bedroom on the front. Of course, you know, over the years, put in ceiling fan. There's the new windows as well. A second spare bedroom here at the back of the house. And the third spare bedroom, which they were using as an office, but the primary suite is up and away from the rest. So separate primary suite. So when you come up here, you don't got to hear your kids yelling or your parents hollering or whatever. You got this whole separate living space here with, what do we call this? Like a Rapunzel balcony, something like that?
Yeah. Juliet balcony, I think, is the actual term for it. That looks like the builder looks to be an American West home. I would money on that American West built that house.
You recognize it. Yep. So I would call it a Rapunzel balcony, you know, Rapunzel, let down your hair. But
I don't appreciate that.
Sorry, Paul, that's directed at you.
I wasn't sure if you were going to get that. So the whole separate primary bedroom, a bathroom area, big walk-in closet. And then, as you can see, they've updated the countertops and the tile and the glass shower surround, and there's nice big soaking tub. So they've loved this house. Again, I go back to the provenance of this house. They've clearly loved it. You frequently hear the terms pride of ownership thrown around, and this is that. Here's where you greet your guests. When people come in, you stand here up above and say, come hither, step in. This is not a Rapunzel balcony. This is a different kind.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a great house. We just needs a buyer. I'll tell you, up here in the Northwest, like I said, it's Summerlin adjacent, and just north of the Cheyenne commercial corridor. So you got all the restaurants and shopping areas and all the commercial stuff along Cheyenne, but nestled in a quiet little residential neighborhood. Again, about 32 years old, but well loved.
Excellent. We love the property, and like I said, I could point out an American West home a mile away. So Always very spacious, lots of room, lots of area. And I think that's the plan 3, if I'm not mistaken. I know that from that. But well, what's your favorite thing about this house, Andy, other than the fact that the owners are the original owners? What's one feature that you think just makes this the house for a family?
You really can't go wrong with this yard. Let me turn the camera around again. Looking out, I'll go outside and we'll see if I don't get blown away. But the backyard has a nice raised patio area with some nice greenery, artificial turf, so very low maintenance, and then a great swimming pool. I mean, unless you're a weirdo like Paul and you do like polar swims or something like that, you're probably not going to be in the pool today. But nice big patio space, a separate hot tub, a bunch of entrances to the house, the main living room entrance, and then this extra dining room entrance for that indoor outdoor living. So you really can't go wrong with neighborhood like this. No HOA, but well kept, nice big yard, respite from the world, and then when you come in the house, it's been well kept and loved.
Great, Andy. Well, thanks for taking us around there. And what time are you there again today?
Till 1 o'clock today, I'll be here. So you can give me a holler. I know you got my contact info on there, and I'll be here. I live maybe 12 minutes away. So even if you can't make it today, reach out to me and I can set up a private showing for you as well.
Great. Awesome. Andy, thanks so much for your time today. Hopefully we'll come out and see you this afternoon. And Mike, what do you think about this house?
I love it. Just like you said, if you've been in Vegas for a while and you've seen a lot of homes, an American West home as soon as you see it. And, that's the first thing that stuck out at me. I've got a question for you, Andy. You've known these owners for how long?
I met them in 2011. We took a church mission trip to Europe together. And so I've become very close with them over the years.
I knew that was the case. How do you maintain, because this is a common theme with you, how do you maintain long-term relationships with your clients? Because we hear a lot of realtors that don't do that. How do you do it?
Yeah, I mean, of course I have, the bare minimum is to have the touches, everything from Christmas cards to monthly emails or snail mail, just going over the current market. I have almost like a resume that gets sent out that's more than a business card. It goes over why I do what I do, why I enjoy doing what I do. I have a separate flyer that goes out that's like more of a resume that goes over some of my stats on home sales. Every year I send out a brochure that goes over all the sales that I've had that past year. So those touches are, of course, very important, that you're staying front of mind with people. But on top of that, you got to make the effort. Like, I've been friends with this family for years, like close friends with them. And so I'll drop off eggs, or because I have chickens, or I'll, of course, see them. These folks I'll see at church or at other church gatherings, things like that. I run into them at other events, other charity galas here that we have in Las Vegas, fundraisers and things like that. So I always tell people, you got to be part of the community if you want to make and keep a name for yourself. You can't just, postcards aren't enough, emails aren't enough. You want to be, in the community, known in the community, and that gives you that staying power in this industry.
Awesome. Love that tip for everybody.
Excellent. Andy, thanks again for spending some time with us this morning, and good luck at your open house today. And if you weren't so far from where I am right now, I'd bring you a ladder to help you with your chipper.
Thanks, bud. I know you would. You can come up and I'll get on your shoulders.
That's perfect. All right, brother.
Thanks, Andy.
All right, thanks, fellas. Have a good one.
I was going to ask Andy at the end, what's one tip he could give other realtors on how to establish, maintain relationships? And he actually went into it without me asking. And it's be a part of that community. Mm-hmm. Be a part of the community that you're in. Don't just treat your clients as a one-off transaction. Be interested in them and who they truly are. Yeah,
for sure. Because if people want to work with who they like, doesn't, there are 15,000 realtors here in town, and really to differentiate yourself, there's lots of different ways, but really people want to work with who they like and who they know and who they have some sort of synergy with. And that's how Andy handles his business. That's how I run my business, very similarly.
Same
So
here.
but Andy's been a good friend of mine for a lot of years, and I'm glad to have him on.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's jump into our next dynamic duo. We have got Callie Walls-Vail and Liliana Ramos. You are out at, I think, in Inspirada today, correct?
Inspirada, yes.
Awesome.
Can you hear us?
We can. We got you loud and clear.
Perfect.
Yeah. So we got the duo together. I think as we tour the house, one's going to do the video and the other's going to talk for us.
Yep. Whatever you like us to do.
Well, we're glad to have you on here today, and I'm especially interested in this house. I live here in Inspirada, so for me, it's really nice to see other homes in my area that are up for sale. So when I talk to other real estate agents about other listings to come check out, definitely the ones that are in my vicinity really make it a great place.
And that's so good to hear that you actually live in a community, because we love it. Like, it's just so family oriented. And I'm sure you can even speak on that too. It's just, you see people walking their dogs, going on walks. We just went to the cafe over there. It's delicious. So
it's a little Italian cafe. They have a farmer's market twice a month.
Yeah.
That's actually next weekend.
Yeah. Yes. And Romano's is a great spot. And Romano's the little spot right there at Solista Park, and it's really all of the parks around here. There's a park
pizza there.
Yeah, and great gelato as well.
Oh,
so this house walking distance from there?
Yeah.
Even better.
I'd say about 3 blocks.
Great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
you can show them the street.
Are we ready to turn the camera?
Yeah, let's give us a tour. Let's go.
Show them the beautiful
exterior. Lily, can you turn?
Oh, did you turn it from
this one?
Yes.
I think you may have shut the camera. There we go.
Here we go. Here. There we go.
Lots of parking available on the street for this home. I don't know if you have the same bill. It's a KB home as a 2-story. And so the garage is on the back side of the house, 2-car garage.
Okay.
So we're built 2010. We're 2552 square feet.
I do love this little patio entrance.
Yeah.
You can see that here.
They had a nice little bench here, little kind of like.
Could definitely do a little, patio set to enjoy your morning coffee.
It's very quiet out here too. So come on in. Here's our little open house table that we're set up for when people come through. Has a nice, beautiful entry foyer. I think it feels
very open,
spacious. And then you have a half bath downstairs, and then just some. We got some storage for sure. So definitely lots of space for storage.
It's a great looking floor too. Is that actual wood floor? Is it?
It's like a wood. It's like a wood look. It's a wood look porcelain like tile.
Oh, tile. Even wow.
Yeah, it's not laminate. Like it feels really nice. And when they steam cleaned it, it shows really beautifully and sleek. So
yeah, that's what I have in my house actually.
You have the same one?
Tile that looks like wood. We love it.
Yeah, and it's downstairs in this area, and it's also in the primary suite as well. Do you have the same floor plan?
No. I live in a different community, further up in a different area, different builder.
Okay, so we have some nice maple cabinetry. Lots of room for storage. That's something that the owners said, like, kind of made them love this house, because there's a lot of space, a lot of storage, and a nice floor plan we got going. So we got some granite countertops. You got a nice island that anchors the space. And then you would have your living room over here. This is a formal dining area, but you could make it what you want. Like, they actually had it as a playroom for their daughters. Don't mind the blinds. We noticed a few of them were broken.
I do love the pantry space right here as well.
Oh, it looks like,
Don't think there's Wi-Fi in the pantry.
yeah. Hopefully they'll jump back on here in just a second. Oh, there they are. We lost the video and we lost them completely. Well, one thing, you know, I do about the community, what they're talking about, not far from Solista Park, not far from Romano's. There's a lot of great areas around there, a lot of great places, a lot of the walking trails on both sides of the property are great. And really, we call that, those of us who live here in Inspirada, we call that the front half of Inspirada because it's over between Volunteer and Bicentennial. And then where I live, I would call it the back. We call it the back half of Inspirada. But all of the homes in that area, they do have those garage alley. Most of those have those alley garages. They want people to sit out on their front yard and see each other and meet each other. So, all right, we got you guys back.
Oh, cool.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to show the pantry and the laundry room. You could really, they did do some custom built-in shelving. Let me come inside here.
Very nice.
A nice double oven makes it a chef kitchen, Frigidaire. So they know they recently replaced this in the LG microwave, and then you have your gas stove
Top range.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice dishwasher, so all stainless steel. They have beautiful light fixtures they put in throughout the home too. And the paint is all very neutral. I just love that. Even if it, it's just very neutral, like with all the tones throughout the house. So
Here's your garage entrance as you were talking about. And you do have this nice back door to your patio. It's glass. We do have a cover on this one, but taking you out to the back real fast while we're out here. A good space.
some beautiful cypress trees.
Private.
Nice, good sized trees, a little bit of privacy from the street. And then you have also your access to the backyard and to the street. I love it.
And to the street for the garage.
Yeah, that's where the
I'll go ahead and take us back here so we can see what you were talking about with the alleyway.
Yeah. One of the things when they were first starting Inspirada and wanted to build it, they were wanting to build more of a community where people wouldn't just go in and out of their garages and that's it. And they want to use the front doors and use the area. So like you mentioned in the front of the house, there's still a lot of parking and stuff out there, but that's where you can actually really, get to know your neighbors.
Exactly. We actually got to meet a few neighbors when we were setting up here this morning. It was beautiful. All right, I want to take you upstairs because that's my favorite part. This primary master suite is beautiful. Let's go up here. You want to head up there, Lily?
Sure. Forgot to change my shoes.
Go ahead.
That's right. You're gonna be walking around all day today. It's probably better that you're in something more comfortable. So,
well, we had planned to do the farmer's market because it said every first and third.
Yeah. So this is a huge, spacious loft. I mean, if you really wanted to, you can convert this to a 4th bedroom because we are a 3-bed, 2.5 bath with a formal dining space, 2 versatile spaces. If you really wanted if it's
4th bedroom
and have lots of kids. So. Or whatever you want. Lots of natural lighting throughout.
Yes.
So the best part is the primary.
Here we go.
It is so spacious.
Yeah, you could have a big California king in here with an extra seating area.
It's good size for sure.
It really
I like
is.
that loft out there. All the bedrooms look like they all come out to the loft. That could be just even a separate livings or family room
living
area.
Space. Yeah, I would keep it as a family space. I just feel like if you had kids here, you would definitely want a little separation.
Yeah.
Keeps it open.
We love our loft for that reason. Something I do love about this is they really did do the custom closets in every room, which you're going to see that in the primary, which doesn't just leave you with a basic closet. And that's important to a lot of women, especially. This one they did keep basic. Let's go into here. Just your basic step-in tub, but still a great family bathroom here.
Yeah, for the 2 other bathrooms, because the other one has the ensuite bathroom, obviously.
Yes, we're headed back on into here.
So they carried the wood floorings throughout the bathroom as well, which was nice. And then same cabinetry.
Double sinks. I do like the black mirrors.
Yeah, that was nice. And then
They carried that in with the walk-in shower.
Yep.
And again, they did do the custom cabinetry in here, which I love this because they have glass. I could imagine my purses,
For
my jewelry.
Yeah, actually, that was a huge selling point for the owner, husband and wife. They were like, I loved this.
Custom lighting.
You know, with a KB home, there's a lot of features in for that builder that are always very similar, kind of like in the American West home. And one of them that they do with that primary suite, where they have the bathroom that you walk through to the closet. That's a very, very KB home.
KB home.
Thing.
I do like it. I feel like if you're a person that doesn't keep it perfectly tidy, nobody's seeing into your closet, because my bedroom, you can definitely see into our walk-in closets if the doors are open. So if it's not perfect, you're seeing it. I like that it's a little bit hidden in there.
Very good.
A spacious home. Like, some complaints that I have from buyers are, I don't want, a standard 10 by 10 bedroom, so that you don't get here. You are getting pretty spacious bedrooms. So that's a huge selling point for me, as well as the community itself. Like, we are actually, I think, the second biggest home a mile out in the community. So like the houses across the street, they're way above our price point too. So we're at $549,999 here. So
very good. Yeah, it's a good size house for a 3-bedroom house at 2,500 plus square feet. Definitely a good size home for, and could be either way, just whether it's big enough for someone with a family with a couple kids, and also small enough that if you're maybe an empty nester and just want to have a guest room and an office, you have that as well. And it's not either. It's a good move either way.
right.
A great first-time home buyer home. It really is. Especially if you're buying by yourself and wanted to have a few roommates help you pick up, pay your mortgage for you. This would be a great spot while having a lifestyle, active lifestyle.
Yeah, I love it. I use the trails all the time in this neighborhood, and I'm a big fan. I could sell Inspirata all day long.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, come on down here.
I will. I'll come see you guys when we're done.
Okay. We got snacks sitting over there for you.
I saw that. That's why I'm going to come over.
Well, you better hurry, because I'm notorious for eating all the snacks.
All right. So you're going to be out there till 2 o'clock today, correct?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Perfect.
Yeah. Come on by.
Visit us. We'd love to meet you. Have any questions? Put you in connection with a lender.
Awesome. Well, guys, thanks for hopping on today. We love the house, and we lost you, but thanks for being here.
Click the red. Yeah, there you go.
There we are. I was trying to turn it around and say goodbye, but it's
well,
our first time.
Well,
We'll tune in on the next one. We'll be a little more fine-tuned.
we love it. We appreciate it. We appreciate you taking the time today, and hopefully get some good traffic and someone comes in there today to either buy this home or work with you guys on another one. So thanks again for your time today.
Hopefully. Thanks for having us. You guys have a good
You
day.
got it. Thanks. All right.
So, they said this is a great starter home. After we show our last home, I'm going to go over some of the financial numbers. And the last home is priced very close to this one. So it'll be very, very similar on the loan side, and what monthly payments will break down to be.
I love it. Yeah, it's definitely a great thing to do right now with all of the talk about interest rates and what's happening. So we'd love to see it. So who's up next?
Absolutely. We got Paul Arroyo from Compass Realty and Management. How are you, Paul?
I'm doing well. How you guys doing? Good to see you.
We're doing awesome. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in the backyard here, enjoying the lovely weather, the lovely view. It's nice. It's really nice right now.
You got a margarita with you?
That's later tonight.
Yeah, very good.
Well, hey, Paul, we both Paul Manguel and I, we've known you for many years. You've been in the industry for what, 25 years now?
I'm almost to the 30 marker, Mike.
Nice. Very good. Before we jump into the property, we always like to ask realtors, what's one tip you could give a buyer or seller right now that would be appropriate for the market?
One of the things I've told people forever is if you can, you do, and you move on with life. You get in, you get your house situated, and you move on, because we could have the same conversation every 60 days, every 90 days. Rates are going to change. Politics are going to be politics. If you're in a place where you can buy, become a homeowner, get that equity going, get the write-off going, you do it, and then you move on with life, because it's just better that way to come on in, establish what you're doing, and then, because again, we could have the same conversation every 90, 60 days, and it's not going to change. So if you can, you do, and you move on with life. That's what I tell people.
Love it. Absolutely love it. So you're in the southwest part of the valley today, right?
I am just on the other side of South Point on the 15 freeway.
Okay.
This property is pretty unique for the fact that it sits on 1.27 of an acre. I'm in the backyard because I like the backyard. So I'm going to turn the camera around. And so you can see nice size lot.
Beautiful.
One of the perfect, one of the good things about this property is it has no HOA. It's zoned horses. It sits on its own well, sits on its own septic tank. And this is your lovely view in the morning.
Love that.
That was nice, a great size backyard.
You got a pool house. You got a bathhouse right there, so you don't have to go into the house to change. You could there's a shower in there. The dirt in the back is 1/3 of an acre, so you can build whatever you want to build on there, whether it's a ADU, I believe they're called, a casita, a tiny home, a garage. So you got lots of room to do pretty much whatever you wanted to do back here. I had someone want to come put a soccer field back here. So you can see how nice the yard is. You also got the fire pit right there. If this lights up at night, beautiful. You got the charcoals right there, all the lights in the pool and the jacuzzi. It's very pretty at night.
I don't think most people realize how much space you have with just over an acre. There is so much land back there.
Oh yeah, like a ton. And what's special about this property is that it is completely gated from front to back. So when you come home, you pull into your gate, bam, 3-car garage, you got your full-size truck that fits in there. And so you can see all of the land.
Yeah.
So very unique. There's three houses here. They were built in 2006, and he's the second owner. He did all the work from the front and the back. And so it's got a little special touch, very entertaining. If you like to entertain, this is your backyard.
Absolutely.
Definitely. And with all that space back there, you mentioned an ADU, if someone wanted to, in our generation, us who are in our 50s, in sociological terms, we're called the sandwich generation, where our parents cared for us as kids, and now we're caring for our parents. And it's something that this would be a great multi-generational home where you can have this big home, but all that space back there, you can do a couple of those tiny homes, ADUs, where they have their own space, but then also you have your family close to you. I love it.
Yeah, it's a great little compound. I like to use the word compound. You come in here, bring your whole family in here, and once you're in here, it's completely secure, the front and the back. So it's got a great entertaining kitchen. you like to entertain, got a nice big kitchen in here. And you also have access from the master room, the family room, all that good stuff. I'm gonna take you inside real quick. Show you the living room, family room. Lots of room. Nowadays, I call this a great room just because you have so much room. You could put a couch here. You can put a kitchen table here. You have lots of different things you could do. I love the two doors, how they open up to the backyard. And when you wake up in the morning, this is your view. That's kind of cool.
Paul, this is a custom home out in that area, correct?
It is. So here's the kitchen. It's got the Viking appliances. Yep. So one of the cool little sales points is you have 24/7 coffee with your water filter, which I think is kind of cool. You got your little ice maker, which I think is kind of cool. Soft water. So a lot of features. Better personal touch. Oh man, sorry about that. I'm going to take you to the bedroom. The master bedroom is good size. There's something unique about the master bedroom I just want to show you. So it's a good size master with a his and her closet. So this is his closet, which is obviously the smaller one. And then they built her a nice big closet.
Holy smokes.
Kind of cool.
You know what's funny is like that is a giant closet, and my wife would still think it's too small for her.
She would fill it up in about a weekend.
It would, her clothes would start to go over into my closet.
Exactly. I have no doubt. And you also do have the backyard access from the master bedroom.
Are those I see those fireplaces, are those gas appliances or are they actually wood burning?
No, just a gas line. So they got matching ones. They have one here and they have one in the living area.
Very good.
So,
Hey, Paul, what's the square footage of this house?
3,720 square feet.
Okay.
It's got 3 bedrooms and a den. If you really wanted to make the den a bedroom, you could, because there's a full bathroom right next to it. So this was his gaming room. So if you wanted to make this a bedroom, you could put the farm doors right here. You can make it a bedroom because there's a full-size bathroom right next to it. And so, yeah, it's great for the California people that come in here that want all of the lot. I mean, it really is. I've had a family here from San Diego looking at this property, just trying to get financing together. So maybe I'll have them call you, Mike.
There you go.
And so this is where we are. It's a good property. Again, if you want to build, you want to do the extra, the casita, the garage. You could have emus, chickens. You could have anything you want back here.
Can you have an alpaca?
Yes, you can.
Oh, I'm sold. I'm sold.
So I think the thing that you mentioned it's zoned for horses. That's a key part. There are people who come out here and they have a very specific need, specific want for horse property. And then you have the other people who want big land and big areas, and they're not used to horses and they're not used to the lifestyle and the aroma that comes from owning horses. So great. Yeah. It is great for people who understand that lifestyle and understand the importance of keeping the horses taken care of.
And being in the Southwest, there's only so much land that's being built now. There's so much growth out here in the Southwest. So to get your 55,000 square foot lot on your own, completely back front secured, that's what makes the property so unique.
Yeah. It looks fantastic. Paul, how long are you out there today?
Till 2:00.
Very good.
Great. Stop on by.
Awesome, yeah, no, it's a great house. And I think if I know the area right where this is, I think in that area, you actually see homeowners with horses riding them down the street, just taking them for a little walk. It's awesome.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, awesome, Paul. We appreciate you joining us today, showing off this incredible property.
Yes, thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Paul.
We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah,
I love that house. I really do.
So yeah, for sure. That backyard was stellar, man. Like when with all that space, I with the new ADU regulations and the changes that have come to the state, I look at properties very differently now.
Yeah.
To where we think of a way for it to be like it could be income producing on that where it's back there, you can put 2 additional structures back there from boxable or something like that, where it's cut and paste and it's got enough room for the setbacks. They can come in the side. They're not affecting the owner of the main house, and it could be an income producer on their property.
Yeah, and that's I won't dive into this today, but if a house has an ADU, you can actually use the income from that ADU to help you qualify if you need it.
Ah,
So,
interesting.
yeah. Yeah, no, things on the financing side, things that have been changing in the last couple of years in regards to ADUs. They're becoming much more acceptable by Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, so that now you can include some of that income to help you qualify if you need to.
Great, great. Now you mentioned the financing on some of these homes and the price points. So why don't you show us what you got for that?
Yeah, you know what? I'll need to pull it up, but I want to do it after our last property.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, if Jessica is still here with us, let's jump to Jessica Bach.
I've got a camera woman helping me.
We got you. We got you, Jessica. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're doing well.
Saturday.
It is. It is. Beautiful day. Jessica is out in Henderson and I think it's Horizon and Horizon area off of Wagon Wheel. So I know the reception may be a little spotty out there. If we lose you, just try and connect back with us.
No worries.
And in full disclosure, I'm going to be joining Jessica after the show today at this open house until 2:30 today.
That's correct. Yes, we'll be out here waiting for you guys. Bring your buyers, please.
Right out. Well, Jessica, tell us what you're showing us today.
Hey, we got a beautiful 3x3 today. It's a little over 3,000 square feet, 3,025. Did a price reduction on it around Christmas.
Cool.
685. Now we're down to 599, so just below 600. Beautiful house, super spacious, gorgeous master. Can't wait to show you guys.
All
Yeah,
right, well,
let's see it.
Come on in.
great entryway. I love it.
Beautiful open floor plan, great for entertaining. I'll give you a peek in here, and I want to take you into the master. Two bedrooms, a full bathroom, and a den, just to the right. Beautiful kitchen. Granite countertop, beautiful nook area. Gas fireplace here in the living room.
Hey, Jessica, would you mind having your cameraman flip to the landscape portion? You can just flip it sideways.
Yeah. Oh. Is that better?
There we go. That's a better view for all of us.
Thank you. All right. So this way is the outside door looking to the bedroom, master.
Nice backyard. Is that artificial turf?
Yes, artificial. Great for maintenance. Great.
Yeah, absolutely. And the water bill.
I love the barbecue pit here. It's also set up with a gas hookup if you'd like to purchase a gas barbecue grill and or smoker. And the gate is on the side here for easy access here. 3-car garage as well. There's a small piece of astroturf there. I'm going to show them the little garden bed area. Go on in the master. The bigger part of the house. Another fireplace upon entry.
Oh, very nice. Single story gas appliance there.
Beautiful rambler. Love the carpet.
I like the fireplace. I used to have one of those in my old property, and those things, they kick out way more heat than you think they do.
Oh, yeah. One of the best features of the house, I would say, is the shower. Double shower. Ta-da! Claw tub, which everybody loves those. Gorgeous. Walk-in closet is also spectacular. Want to hear what you say? I feel like I'm walking in Nordstrom again. Yeah, fantastic. A man or woman's dream. Thank you, Jenna.
Now, is this a custom home or was it a track builder?
Custom. Oh, there's an HOA here at $76 a month. So pretty low for HOA. Let's see the other thing. As I said, 3-car garage. Great appliances. Washer dryer comes with. Soaking sink here in the laundry room. Right on the washer dryer.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
The soaking sink in a laundry room is something I never thought that I would need until I had one, and I feel like I can't live without it.
I have a toddler.
Yeah.
It's essential.
Garage door.
Yeah, beautiful big 3-car garage. Built-in places for storage. Great. Water softener.
Garage door.
This house is just
Good
quick.
Right.
Boom.
It's a good looking property. What's your favorite feature of the property?
The master, the bathtub, the open living areas for entertaining, the visitor shower. The double shower is great. Closet, that was a woman's favorite. And the carpet is really nice and plush. The flooring is great. So we pulled out here. Stand-up shower.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Then here, which you could use as a bedroom if you like, but no closet, keep in mind, still great size. And the lighting in here is excellent too. Every room of the house is very well lit.
Very good. How big is the lot, Jessica? Do you know?
Oh, let me double check on that for you.
That's okay. I was just curious. It looks like it's a good size. Just because I know the homes out in that part of Horizon, good size homes.
Yeah.
3 bedroom, 3 bath. That's a good. It's a good.
Absolutely.
All the bedrooms are really good size.
5 square feet on the property. So with the 2 bedrooms here with the Jack and Jill, which is lovely. Jack and Jill had a full bath with bathtub. Those same great granite countertops, everything. It's all the same matching granite for the kitchen and the bathroom.
Yeah, I like those things like that. Those.
Nice
Not
and
too
deep.
sure.
Elder custom. Yeah. So 3 bedroom, but plus bonus room. The deck you could also turn into a bedroom and your office. Let's go ahead and go in and show you. And talk. Any questions?
I don't have any other questions. Mike, you have any questions about this property?
No, I don't. I'm a sucker for a large open floor plan, especially single story. So this is like right up my wheelhouse. This is a house that I would love to be in.
Definitely, and with the tile floors and the downstairs and a single story. I think a single story is the way to go, especially as we continue to get up in age. Mike's older than me, so he really needs to have a single story. So that's important.
It's called laziness. It's not through a lack of ability. It's just laziness.
All right. Well, I know Mike's going to be heading out there soon to see you guys, and hopefully get some good traffic out there. And
I don't even start until 12. We go 12 to 2:30, and I've already had 5 people stop by. Because I got here an hour early to prepare, so we've been busy. Definitely gonna get some good traction on this property today. So jump on it. If you know somebody who likes it, or you have a buyer who might be interested, jump on it. Plus, it's under 6 in this neighborhood. You can't beat that with this stick.
It's like that's like just about 200 a foot. Like,
great price.
Yeah, great pricing. Great pricing. Excellent. Well, thanks for your time today, Jessica, and you'll see Mike in a little bit. Have a great afternoon and good luck.
Thanks, Jessica. We'll see you soon.
Take care.
All right. So because I'm going to be at this open house, I know the details of it. I know the financials, and I'd like to show that because even the property that we had earlier, Callie was showing, that one was priced at $549. This one's $599. So the financials, the economics are going to be
pretty close,
very similar. So let me get this this file pulled up here. See if it displays.
I did notice all the homes had today. They were all vacant today.
Yeah,
all 3 of the homes were vacant. So, I guess we'll talk about that in a minute. When we talk about the market itself.
Yeah. So this property is priced at $599. And I gave a couple of assumptions. We're going 10% down for FHA and conforming or conventional loans and a 0 down for a VA. Now you're probably wondering, why would somebody put 10,000 or 10% down on an FHA? Well, first and foremost, at $599, if you only put 3.5% down, we'd be over the allowable loan limit for an FHA. Okay, so I just wanted to show a little greater comparison between FHA and a conventional loan. So if we're looking at FHA, looking at a rate around 6 1/8, the principal and interest payment on that would be $3,300 a month, compared with a VA at 0 down and a rate of 6 1/8. Obviously, with 0 down, you're going to have a higher loan amount. So that monthly payment, principal and interest only, would be about $3,700. And again, compare that to a conventional loan at a little bit higher rate of 6 3/8. That monthly payment, $3,363. Now, here's where the big differences come in. Property taxes are going to be the same no matter what loan you're in. However, the monthly mortgage insurance, this is what a lot of people don't factor in when they're looking initially at what their monthly payment is going to be. If you're putting down less than 10% on an FHA or a conventional loan, you're going to have some kind of mortgage insurance. So that's why we've always heard you got to put 20% down on a loan. On a house, you don't have to put 20% down, but if you put less than 20%, you're going to have to pay mortgage insurance unless it's a VA loan. Now, the monthly mortgage insurance for this property on an FHA would be about $223 a month compared to $125 for the conventional. With your HOA in there as well, that brings your monthly payment on an FHA 10% down at $3,800 a month, VA 0 down, $3,900 a month, and your conventional 10% down, $3,766. So the monthly payment there is ranging about $200, $230 difference from the low to the high. Not a huge amount, but for some people, it does make a difference.
Of course, of course.
So if we look back at that other property that Callie and Liliana were showing, their property was priced at $549. So the numbers are going to be very similar. The only things that are going to be different are going to be the estimated property taxes and the HOA. So a lot of times when we compare properties, we look at only the principal and interest when we're comparing different loan products, because everything else is going to be the same. Taxes, with the exception of the mortgage insurance, but taxes and HOA, it's going to be the same no matter which loan product you're using. So, I always like to show comparisons when I'm sitting with somebody and we're trying to decide what's going to be the best loan product for them. Generally, if someone has FHA or has a VA eligibility, that's going to be the best way to go, no matter what. Less money up front and less money down, and you don't have any kind of a mortgage insurance. Whereas less than 20% down on an FHA and conventional, you're going to have that.
Right. Yeah, it's just interesting just how different the pricing is. Like on the bottom, the estimated monthly payment, that's not much all the way across the board, like a $200 difference. Yes, it does make a big difference for somebody, but it's really not that bad.
It's not. It's really not. And, I tell realtors this all the time. People don't come to us saying, I want this particular loan product, unless they're VA. Rarely does anybody ever come and say, I want an FHA loan or I want a conventional loan. It's, I want to buy this house. What's my payment going to be? So that's where we as the professionals, we look at this and we give them options. I never sit in front of somebody and say, this is your loan payment. I say, these are the loan options available for you. And these are the differences in what your down payment's going to be, what your monthly payment's going to be.
Perfect. I love it, man. Thanks for putting those together. And it's fascinating to see just what these prices or these payments are starting to look like with just small incremental changes in the interest rates. Yeah,
absolutely. So love showing that, love going over the numbers, because again, it's the monthly payment. We talk about this almost every week, Paul. It's the monthly payment that matters to people.
Right.
If it's a $600,000 house or a $400,000 house, obviously most people would want the 400. But when you put it in context what the payment's going to be, that's where people really make their decisions.
Yeah. Well, we talk about I give it the instance of buying a car. I don't even know how much my car costs, honestly. I just know what the payment is, and the payment is what I can afford, and so that's what I go with.
Here's the payment after 5 years, 3 years, 6 years. It's going to be paid off. So I just know this is my monthly payment. I got to pay it for this long, and then I'm debt free. Yep,
that's the way to do it. Well, good. Well, let's see. And then so we have some stats about what's happening in the market, and I just wanted to touch on those real quickly. So this is this week's. Again, we're not seeing a lot of changes as far as inventory, as far as the days on the market. We've seen a little bit of a dip in the median list price. Days on the market is staying about the same, and expired listings are staying about the same. But what I've noticed from working again at Stewart Title is the orders, and what's happening is we're starting to see a pickup of the orders that are coming in. So even though the current inventory is about the same as it was a week ago, we're starting to see more properties come on the market, but also more properties sell. So they're essentially canceling each other out, which is exciting to see that growth on each of these, on each of the segments. I was talking to a realtor the other day, and what she was really excited about is they're starting to see more stacked showings, where a different realtor might be in a property with a client at 12 o'clock, and then the next one is coming in right after, and people have to wait outside while the other family leaves the property. It's been a minute since we've had that kind of activity, so we're really excited for what's happening in our market right now.
It's cool to see that starting to happen again. 10 years ago when things were really crazy and I was on the real estate side of the industry, we'd show a property and we'd have 3 other families coming in at the same time as we're showing a house.
Yeah. Gosh, there was a time back in the day, remember, when homes would get listed and there'd be an offer put on it sight unseen.
Yep.
Because it's nice to be in this buyer's market where people have choices and they have options to go through.
Yeah. And they don't feel pressured, because that was one of the big things when it is a buyer's market. There's a lot of pressure there on the buyers.
Yeah,
The fear of missing out on a property they really want. And it's just nice to not have that pressure for buyers right now.
absolutely true.
Well, Paul, another great week, 4 great properties that we saw today. The market is heating up, and hopefully interest rates continue to fall so we can see more buyer activity.
I sure hope so. And we're excited with, especially, when we have these big weather episodes that are happening in other parts of the country. It's interesting when we start getting the phone calls and the people coming that are just over it and they're done with the cold and they're ready to be in a spot where, like I always like to say, is you don't have to shovel sunshine. And we have 300 plus days of sunshine in Southern Nevada. And let's bring in those people from those cold weather markets and continue to build our wonderful community.
We probably have some people over the next few days scouring Zillow for properties in the Southwest that are not freezing.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Great.
Well, all right, Paul. Well, everybody watching, again, these were the realtors we showcased today. We like to give them a shout out and try and drive some business their way. They're out working hard for sellers, trying to sell these properties. So, if you are in the market, you do not have a realtor, hopefully you look at one of the realtors that we showcase here each and every week.
Very good. And don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can know when we go live each time and showcase these realtors. And why Mike and I like to do this for these real estate agents is because who you work with really does matter. And these agents are taking time to do open houses, to get on our show. And we've had several in the past. There's a lot of really good real estate agents out there. So if you happen to be seeing this and you're worried about working with an agent, it's really the right thing to do. And it will really help you in the long run, having someone in your corner in the transaction versus going it alone. So consider that if you're buying or selling, work with an agent. One of the agents I work with, I've had on any of our shows, would love to take great care of you.
Awesome, Paul. Another great week. And you are not going to be with us next week. So I either may fly solo or I may bring in a special guest for us.
All right. Well, next week I'm going to be on a beach in Hawaii and I will miss you guys, but I will be enjoying my time on vacation. So have a great week, Mike, and I'll talk to you soon.
You too. Bye-bye.